Hello everyone, my name is Raj Ramaswamy and today I'm going to talk about the data insights that we got from Okcupid user data and different personas that we have identified and marketing plan for each one of those personas. Yeah, here is the executive summary. So the objective of this exercise is to do an in-depth analysis of Okcupid site users data and create micro segments and personas for future campaigns. We leverage several methodologies. One is SEMA, which is sample, explore, modify, model, and access, and also feature engineering and data enrichment. Based on the data insights, we identified six unique personas with different needs. There are elite signals, sober singles, pet lovers, LGBT daters, silver singles, and plus size daters. And we also provided recommendations in terms of marketing campaigns for each one of those personas. So the first thing we did is the data exploration. So when we did the initial data exploration, what we found was there are a lot of missing values for diet, offering, preference, and income. And there are few missing values for important attributes such as body type, education, jobs, and pets. So overall, except for income, which is considered one of the important attributes, all other attributes are really are some good data. The next thing we did is the data modification. So as I told you before, we had several features and different values. So in order to derive meaningful insights, we combine features into meaningful groups. In this case, we combine education feature, which had 25 different values into three main groups, like masters and above, bachelors, high school and below. Similarly, we group jobs into three main groups, blue collar, white collar, elite and others. So the key insight from this mosaic chart is you find that majority of OkCupid users have an elite job. They work in banking, computer, academia, law, engineering professions, and also education is highly correlated to the job. About 40% of the elite job users have a master's degree and above. Similarly, here what we did is that we kind of want to understand the relationship between the people who drink and the body type. And again, we combine body type feature, which had 10 plus values into five main groups. And also drink, we combine into two main groups. And the key insight here is like contrary to the popular belief that sober folks are fitter than folks who drink, social drinkers are fitter and less overweight compared to sober folks. And then the next thing we did is feature engineering. So as I told you before, 80% of the income values were missing. So through data exploration, we identified that income is highly correlated to job type. So then we using the information, we applied imputation methodology to replace missing values based on median value of the user's respective job type. And the other thing we did is like we also applied something called the binning. So based on the age group, based on the age feature, we created different age groups to kind of understand like the distribution of folks within each of those age groups. And then the last thing we did is the feature enrichment. So we leveraged the supplemental data that was provided to us, like address and location, to map OkCupid users on US map. And we found out that since 95% of the users are based out of California, so we kind of mapped California country by different counties to really derive deeper insights. And this is a very high level overview of the OkCupid user insights. So 60% of the OkCupid users are male, 80% are less than 40 years old, 90% are singles, 15% are either gay or bisexual, 50% have a fit body type, 50% have a bachelor's degree, and 30% have a master's degree and above. Okay, let's dive into the personas. So before we get into the persona, I just want to give you a brief explanation of what is marketing segmentation, why we should be doing it, and what personas are. So marketing segmentation is the process of dividing a market of potential customers into groups or segments based on different attributes. And personas are the results of segmentation. So they are composed of consumers who will respond similar to marketing strategies and who share traits as similar interests, behaviors, needs, or locations. So what is the desired outcome of having marketing strategies by persona? If we create personas, we'll be able to come up with targeted offers based on unique segments to meet customer needs and ultimately drive incremental user engagement and profitability. Second thing is we'll be able to improve return on investment on marketing investment dollars. And third thing is we can create products and position products based on customer personas. For our personas, we kind of use this four different segmentation lenses. We looked into geography, we looked into demographics, we looked into the psychographic, which is lifestyle, diet, orientation, motives, and also the customer behavior. How are they using the site or OkCupid? Okay, this is the first persona. So the persona that we identified is elite signals. So if you look at the left-hand side, Tom represents a highly educated single who's looking for a partner who shares his intellectual curiosity. He sometimes shies away from online dating sites because emphasis on physical beauty can make it challenging for him to find someone who's intellectually compatible. If you look at OkCupid data, almost 36% of them are elite signals. Out of the 64% of males, 36% of females, and 40% have a master's degree, and pretty much everyone lives in the San Francisco Bay Area. And these customers also have a higher level of engagement, 17% logged in the last 30 days, and the average age is 34 years. So the marketing strategy for this group is leveraging data from external professional sites such as LinkedIn, school education to improve targeting and hence the quality of the profile that each user can see. Second thing is like since males are outnumbering females disproportionately, it shows that there are not enough members in the SFO area. So we should be focusing on ensuring that they have a large pool of highly educated singles by expanding more aggressively in other educated cities in the country, such as Boston and New York. Yeah, second persona I have is sober daters. Sober daters, if you look at the left-hand side, Alicia is a persona, and she represents a sober persona who's looking to form meaningful relationship with other sober individuals. She feels that without the effect of alcohol and drugs, each person is able to present the complete and real self. If you look at the OkCupid data, 15% of them are sober. It includes 60% male and 40% female, and 60% of them are on like kind of a diet. Only 40% eat everything, and almost 95% live in the SFO area. And these customers also have a high level of engagement with 72% logged in the last 30 days, and the average age is 35 years. So what are the different marketing strategies that we can deploy? First thing we can do, like we can provide sober members with comprehensive features to navigate and maintain their sobriety. Second thing is we can offer community chat, addiction help resources, treatment center guides, and telehealth guides. And third thing, we can create a playbook which will give its members access to different local hangout places, restaurants that offer alcohol-free drink options and specialty mocktails. And also, we can connect users in sober settings so that users can concentrate on getting to know each other without having to worry about declining to meet in a bar. The third persona that we identified is pet lovers. So you look at Barry. Barry represents a pet lover who's looking to meet someone with the same lifestyle and interest. Barry feels that an animal lover's empathy and understanding of what it would like to be in a long-term relationship will make them the ideal romantic partner and be a better parent. And overwhelmingly, 76% of the OkCupid users are pet lovers, with 57% male and 43% female, and 82% are social drinkers, and they mostly live in the San Francisco Bay Area. And even these customers have a high level engagement with 76% logged in the last 30 days, and the average age is 33 years. So things we can do, like we can probably partner with pet daycare such as Doctopia, which will enable users to locate the closest daycare as a safe spot to meet for the first date. And also we can create a playbook guide of local dog parks, restaurants, and breweries that accommodate the four-legged set. The fourth person is LGBT. So if you look at Ben, he represents the LGBT community and is looking for a perfect partner to have a serious long-term relationship. Ben feels that LGBT couples are happier in the relationship than their heterosexual counterparts due to less gender stereotypes featuring in the relationship. So 14% of the OkCupid users are LGBT, with 57% male and 43% female, and 53% are gay and 47% identify themselves bisexual. Also, these customers mostly live in the SFO area, and they have a 73% engagement in the last 30 days, and the average age is 31 years. So what we can do is like we can probably create a Facebook or Instagram and a specific ad for the LGBT community and target them the prospective audience. Second thing is we have a popular site called Grinder. Similar to a competitor grinder, we can probably create a geo-targeting feature that shows users the gay and bisexuals close to them. That way, they can start chatting with them before they decide to meet them. And the fifth one is silver singles. So Rust represents the silver singles who are looking for new friends, casual dating, or looking to find a soulmate later in their life. Most of the users are either um, divorced, separated, or widowed and have a kid. Again, 18% of them are of the users, or 18% of the OkCupid users are silver singles, 56% male and 44% female. 30% have a kid, and also average age is 48 years, with 76% logged in the last 30 days. So I think the things we can do, like since most of the users have more free time on their hands and uh, have more money, we can do a direct mail campaign or partner with a local newspaper to reach to this audience. And also, since most of the groups have a kid, partner with local childcare services to help take care of the kids when the users are on a date. And the last one that we have is the plus size daters. So Mike represents the plus size daters who are often underestimated and body shamed. They would like to find a soulmate who's empowered and celebrate how they are. Again, 15% of the users are plus size daters, and only 10% of them follow a diet. And these customers have the lowest engagement among all the different profiles, with 68% logged in the last 30 days, and the average age is 32 years. The data shows that this group is the lowest OkCupid website engagement rate. So we should target leveraging influencer marketing to reach this group and drive engagement. And we need to create strict controls in place to prevent body shaming in the OkCupid side. And also we can partner retailers to create plus size fashion content targeting to this group. So that's pretty much it. And here's some appendix to really go some insights into different profiles. This one is for elite singles. This one is for sober daters. This one is for pet lovers. This one is for LGBT. And this one is for silver singles. And finally, this one is for plus size daters. And this kind of ends my presentation. So if you have any questions, please do send me an email. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much.